Hello and welcome. Right, we are going to tuck into bag number 10 and bag number 11 of this Ninjago City market. Now, this thing is massive. We didn't get much done in the last live stream, let's be honest, because, yeah, we got Corner Homestead already saying, I've never been in this early. And I'm Noah from last night. Sorry, Noah. Hello. All right, sorry. How are we? So it's always good to be early. We'll wait for the notifications to go out. Very weird with this software. You can't actually see where the laptop's pointing to start with. So as per normal, if you're watching on the replay, welcome to you as well. There is a poll running at the moment. 4 options as per normal. And the question of the night is, which Lego set this year will have the most valuable minifigures, including the GWP minifigures out of the next 4 sets? Death Star, Black Pearl, the Goonies, and Star Trek. So we've got 1 that's coming, 3 that's been. What's going to have the most valuable minifigures over a period of time? And of course, as per normal, we will be on the Lego website as well. So I will just get that fired up in the background. So Noah, hopefully you are good and everything is all right. Looking at the Lego website very, very quickly, does not seem to be anything new, I don't think. Quick look. Is there anything new? Because they do like to throw these curveballs at us. Let's just let that all load up. I don't think there is. I don't think there is. Because if there is, we would we'll be tucking into that straight away. Now, literally, just as I was about to go live, I've actually received an email, which is good, from Paul from last night. So when Paul's back in, I will share his mocks on the live stream. So we will see what is going to unfold this evening. So let's just wait. Well, the notification's going out now. So before we start to tuck into everything else, I will open up bag number 10 and number 11. Pretend I'm actually going to build anything this evening, because clearly it's not. Oh, it's from you. Oh, well, Noah from. Okay, that's getting very confusing. I'll reopen. If you're here, I might as well reopen the email. I've literally just got I've just got the email. We've got 3 different names on the go now. This is getting very, very confusing. So I will download them in the background then. So from Paul/Noah, we have got 2 of them. In fact, what I can do, rather than downloading them, we'll get it on the live stream early for you. And we will show these off now. And you can let me know what these are for. So the votes are starting to come in. We've got, I think, 2 for the Death Star and 1 for the Goonies. That's all right. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. That is absolutely fine. Let me just make sure that you can't see anything. No, you can't. So that's fine. So what I can do is if I do this and do this. So this is the business email address, which is where it's up with YouTube. So we have got 2. So this is the first one for the mocks with a nice looking minifigure up top. And then that is the second. Can I zoom in on them? Yes. It looks like it's quite a bit of detail going on those. So you're gonna have to let me know in the comment section what it is you are actually having a bit of fun with. So that is the first. Sorry, that's the second. I don't know if it was black. And this one is the other one with the minifigure on top. So yes, I am intrigued to know what all of this is about. And you've got all the little hoppers and everything for the minifigures just there. So yeah, we want what that is all to do with. Right. Triggerix, good evening, good evening. It's all right. It will come on. That was my fault. There's a big delay with it, so it will be on your screen. If you didn't see it, I'll get it back on. So because what I've got to do with this software, I've got to click on it, click off, and then it goes back to the picture. So I was going to say it will be there. So I was talking about it. I can see it, but I don't know you can't, which is really annoying. But then I think when it gets uploaded onto YouTube, it's not black, or it might be. I don't know. So I've just got to remember that. I've just got to remember. So. Anything exciting happened on your day off, Triggerix? Anything exciting at all? Now, I've got more of these fence panels. I'm going to do as little as possible this evening. So Trickle Bricks has voted for the Death Star just because of the pure volume of minifigures. Interesting. Yeah, personally, if I could vote right now, I would go for the Star Trek giveaway purchase if it comes with a minifigure. That's what I'm going to class. I reckon that's going to be, out of everything, the most valuable minifigure so far, because that is extremely important to people. And I think people that are going to get the set that don't get the giveaway on day one will probably go for that. But obviously, it is minifigure or minifigures, so you can pick and choose how it is that you want to do. But no, I think the peak most valuable, I think it might outdo the Death Star for the one figure, that is. But overall, yeah, there's some good ones in the Death Star. It'll be interesting to how the Goonies go, because obviously, if people just want the minifigures and they don't want the actual set, maybe the Goonies might actually hold some value in those as well. Well, I cut the grass. The weather's pretty good, said Prickle Bricks. Not sure. That's exciting though. Well, it kept me out of trouble. You know, it's one of those. So you're getting in the good graces of everybody else. So we have got what looks like is it a blacksmith Kai? I think it is. Interesting. He went through some very weird hair phases, this kid. Loads and loads of like big, super haircuts. And we have got that with should be somewhere, a sword. Yes, it's in bag 11. That makes sense. Let's get that out of the way. Let's get you back so you can actually see. Ooh, I'll do that. Get you back so you can actually see what's going on. And then we'll tip you down. There we go. Now we're comfortable, he says. Cold, but comfortable. Bigger bits go there. Smaller bits go there. Bag 11 goes to my left. Yeah. So what else have we got? So the mountain is for the Beastmaster series. Okay. So how long did that take you to do? How long did that take you to put together? Because some of the mocks that people do are amazing. So, oh, sorry, this is I've missed it. So this is the Beastmaster's home from Series 27 minifigures. It was underneath the poll tab that I've got. I've got the poll tab up now. So I missed that comment. So yeah, I do apologise. But yeah, how long did it take you to do? Because if it's the wolf pack, the wolf pack. So how many wolf packs did you manage to get? Were you lucky enough just to get the one? Because obviously they were very, very difficult to get hold of before. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing that you managed to get hold of it. Well, we'll see if Trickle Bricks can figure out who you are. We've got all sorts of names going on at the moment. So 3 to 5 hours, including breaks. Good effort. Yeah, so some of those CMF minifigures are very, 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 very good. Oh, look. Got translucent sword. Not bad. Not bad. So, Trickle Bricks, you're not itching to get this one open of yours yet and just sort of have a bit of a tinker with it? Oh, sorry, of course, you haven't got it yet, have you? So if you were, what is your next set going to be to build? Oh, nice. So Series 9, Hunted Episode 8. So watch a couple more episodes. Yeah, they are very, very good episodes, to be honest. That is a very good thing. What are you watching them on, ITVX or Netflix? Like I said yesterday, I need to double check and catch up on the series that I've missed. So it'll be interesting what they carry on with regards to that, because they did so many seasons of like the original Ninjago, and I'm actually quite intrigued to what they're going to do at the Legoland parks, because all of the rides that they've got for the Ninjago, obviously very, very popular, but all of the models that they have are obviously the original Masters. It's all Masters of Spinjitzu. So I wonder over a period of time if they are going to trickle out some of the newer models, and because it's all like a hand shooter laser type thing, it should be easy enough to update all the characters on it. I say easy enough. Somebody's obviously got to write it and program it, but yeah, I'd be interested to know if they do tell the new story or not, because I can imagine a lot of people now going into the new TV show and wondering why is it the older stuff. Yeah, you got it. So you found him. So I scanned him. Yeah, so that Wolfpack one took ages for people to find, and people, because there's three per box, isn't there? There's three per box. So as we were talking about yesterday about buying the boxes for the minifigures, you couldn't really even buy a box of that because people were literally snatching them up very, 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 very quickly. So I'm glad you got one of them, because the one of the more rarer ones I got. Does anybody remember do you remember when Lego used to, I was about to say, do a little bit more exciting things with the minifigures? But when you got like the sheet, there was a sheet that was just a silhouette and you didn't actually know who it was, and there was like one of those per box. I managed to pick one of them up, and the classic police officer, I managed to pick one or two of those up. This has gone very flat now, by the way, because I've had this for 3 days. So my daughter, your daughter's a hero. So my daughter, so Tricklebrick says, my daughter found me 6 Beastmaster minifigures. She downloaded the minifigure scanning app. So yes, so there was an app, Noah, obviously as you've scanned it as well, that told you which minifigure it was. It's like a free trial for a while, wasn't it? So everybody was scanning all of them. I had the app for the Dungeons and Dragons, so I went into Smith's, went through all of them. It takes ages, and you got one of every one, and it was okay. Completely took the enjoyment out of actually trying to learn what you're going for. But what series are we talking about? What series is that minifigure on? And I will get that up on the screen. Is it 20? I'm going to guess. I don't think it is. Nope. Is that the one? Oh, not bad. Not bad. So that was a good guess. Series 27. We're on series number 20. Go back to that. So it's now not black. There we go. And then, yep, 27, 20. Yeah. Oh, yep. So there it is. What we are talking about. Have they done it individually? So this was the one that was chaos for everybody to get. And obviously what made it harder was everybody wanted it for the potentially up and coming Bricklink series as well, didn't they? So that's the thing. No problem, Noah. Not a bother at all. So, and obviously you got that. Did you get that one, Tricklebricks? Did you get that one or not? 1, 2, 3, 4. We are putting down a lot of water tiles again, so you know what happened last time if I do this wrong. It was just after Dungeons and Dragons CMS. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Yeah, because I managed to get all the D&D minifigures, which was I was happy. I was happy with. Because they do look good, to be honest. Those D&D figures. Just making sure. I'm trying to be clever. It never works. Never works. It doesn't work. Let me try it on here. We'll try it later on. So, are you a designer, Trickle Bricks? Well, that's a very good question. Are you? Is there a secret? He's gone from mowing the lawn. So there's a very, very good possibility we might have a stealth Lego employee with us. Very, very stealth. What is going on with this? There it is. Okay. Try and get something up so I can actually see something at the same time. So I've done a thing, which is nice. Let's go back. That goes all the way in a straight line. And that goes straight line to there. Even with the water tiles, you've got to make super sure you know what way they're supposed to be going. Because the amount of lily pads, like I said the other day, you've got to put in and all the little flowers and stuff. It doesn't half want to catch you out. 2 there. I think we do 2 more straight. Yes. A lot of water going down. Yeah, it is amazing actually how very talented those designers are. And it's also amazing to see how the building techniques have actually changed over a long period of time. Obviously with regards to like all the different bits and pieces that they do and all that kind of thing. Obviously strength in elements, maybe strength in the actual plastic bits themselves as well. Yeah, it's a pretty impressive thing. I definitely would never have the skill to do anything like that whatsoever. I haven't got the skill to do what I'm doing now. I'm miles off of that. Bit. What did I say? If I put one in the wrong place, what have I gone and done? Put one in the wrong place. Hopefully we can rectify that. Yes, I think we can. I think this is nearly the last of the water, maybe. So I've got to figure out, with regards to this bit, just where it's going to connect up to. So I don't know if the bit that's going on with this bit of the water at the front is actually going to go anywhere, because obviously the next base plate goes that way. So I don't know if the water will connect up to the one previous, which will be a nice touch. Sets unbuilt for me. I don't have much of a shame pile, to be honest. So I'm all right. I've got maybe 1 or 2 really small Super Mario cars, but that's it. This is the last of my big builds at the moment. Because I tend to, when I get them in, I tend to obviously build them and display them and all that kind of thing. I've got an unhealthy amount of sets that are broken. So if you class them with regards to them being unbuilt, quite a few, because I've got all the stuff from when I was a kid as well. So I could potentially start to rebuild all of those up, because they are fully complete. Each of those pieces are in its own bag. It's just that they're all broken. But like we were saying yesterday with the modulars, I don't know whether to sell the modulars and fund the sets that I'm going to buy next year. So yeah, I don't know, because obviously doing it this way, because it's an older set. There's no, to be fair, there's no rush anyway doing them, because I used to try and get the sets, get them built in a weekend, get them reviewed for no reason at all, and you just think it kind of takes the enjoyment out of it to a part, and then everybody's already seen them. Whereas doing it this way with them coming, together, and then actually paying attention to what you're putting together, it's just a little bit more fun. So at least the Death Star did start something off, because without the Death Star, I probably wouldn't have started the live stream series again. But in about 10 minutes, you be as stealthy as you want, Noah. You can keep picking and choosing and doing whatever it is you need to do. You can like it on both profiles as well, so we'll get some more ticks on the video. That'd be great. You do whatever it is you need to do. But it was good that you shared the photo, and yeah, some impressive mocks. Because obviously you can get the as we all know, when you go to the Lego store itself, you can get like a cup of pieces, and if you know what it is that you kind of want to design, you can obviously pre-think of the different bits and pieces that you want to do, because Lego King has just done his own like little habitat, because it's all about Halloween habitats at the moment. So that's it's an 8x8 base plate. And the first one he did was amazing, very ghosty like. It was all white, which was great. So that was good. But yeah, there's all those kind of things that you can do, where you can just build something up seasonally, take it apart, reuse those pieces for, say, Christmas, and then take it apart again, and then just keep them stored. That's what some people love to do. I haven't got any like spare building pieces, if that makes sense, because all the spares I get with the sets, I wouldn't be able to make up much. Whereas some people have just a huge array of pieces, and it is super impressive to see. There is, thanks to Trickle Breaks, something that I actually do want to check out sometime in this live stream, and that is the Razor Quest, because I've seen more and more people starting to talk about that set. Because is that set going to be in the sale? We've not even mentioned that with regards to, because we said about the Ninjago jumping into a sale. We've said about potentially the Daily Bugle. I didn't even think up until recently, is that going to be what the 8080 did? And if it is it going to be cheaper than John Lewis? Because John Lewis at the moment is in a good sale, and that's a big thing. That's a 3, because I'm looking at the balls just beside me, and the wingspan of that's like 3 base plates. So I'm assuming that the other one is around the 3 base plate mark as well. But if this is an interesting one, if you knew that you could only get one set, right, for the rest of this year, for example, with the sets that's still to come out, what's going to be more important, the Star Trek Enterprise with a giveaway, or the Razor Quest? As I'm about to put on sticker number 38. It's exciting. I think it's got about the same amount of stickers as the Death Star, because this actually is a bit tame for a Ninjago set. I'm still extremely disappointed they did not put the language in this booklet. Even if it was just literally the language in the first 2 pages, and then you just cracked on. Because I would, every time I put a sticker on, we could play the game of what does the language say. We've already got one for the Razor Quest. Oh, I know. It just very much depends on what the giveaway is going to be. I've heard the rumors of what it's going to be, and the actual little ship itself I could live without, but the character that's going to be with that ship is extremely important, I think. Or it could be absolute nonsense. So who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Oh, we're up to 3 likes. Absolutely living the dream. There we go. We're getting there slowly, slowly, slowly. I think we hit double digits yesterday. It takes a while for it to go out and do all the little bits and pieces and all that kind of nonsense. But yeah, overall, wasn't too bad. It doesn't help that I'm actually using the same thumbnail as yesterday. I've just changed it from 4 to 3 and kept it the same color because I was just too lazy to change it. Far too busy today. I literally came straight in. I've jumped straight on here. So yeah, I'm going to get that up. Star Wars. You're never paying the prices on the Lego website. Never, ever, ever, ever. But this is the one that is in question. What do we think to this? It's the one. Bags wise, we are on bag 10 and 11. No, bag 10 and 11. So I'm not building this off the live. So I'm only building this live. So you see the whole thing sort of just all of this come together. So yeah, it's all sort of just slow and steady. But that is the question of, will this be in the sale? And obviously we were saying yesterday with regards to double points and the insiders weekends and things like that, I'm assuming this is also going to be on the double points as well. No, I do not know. I don't know. It's yeah. Pass and pass on that. I have seen that there's a few people now already got themselves over to China and had a look at the new Legoland park that's opened up there. What a beautiful looking Legoland park that is as well. The biggest in the world by an absolute mile. It'd be interesting to see if they theme it all for Halloween now or not. Because I've seen some videos popping up from Windsor. That's a pretty cool looking thing with their games that they're playing. What time is it for me? It is 6 p.m. We're at 6 p.m. So yeah. It's dark already, very cold. I got a thermal t-shirt on today underneath this. So I got a thick t-shirt and an actual thermal underneath. I have got a temp. What does it actually say? I've got a little temperature thing up here. I don't know. Where did it go? I moved it on the last live stream. I went to check and put it down. Must be under the box or a light. But I'm sure that'll be cold. Oh, it was just there. I must have knocked it off. Yeah, so it's cold. 8. Oh. So 2 hours ahead. Yeah, because we were before yesterday, we would have only been an hour apart, so our clocks changed. So of course now, if anywhere from like Denmark and places like that, it is that we are now 2 hours apart. Yes, things I've got to remember those kind of things when I do the lives, but it'll all start to get back into the swing of everything. But yeah, our time changed. The daylight savings happened this weekend, so it's all changed. It's thrown everything out, and yeah. Okie dokie, not a problem. Bye, bye, bye. What window frame? Interesting use of colours on this one. We've got two different shades of like a chocolatey brown with a weird, very weird and wonderful framing. I can see. Oh, it's 50-50 for Star Trek and Goonies and Death Star. I really would have thought by now somebody would have gone for the potential Star. I guess Star Trek was a bit of a swing and a miss. I think that was a bit of a swing and a miss. I think Noah is off, so goodbye to Noah. Not too sure if he's gone or he's switching accounts. But his mock was pretty cool. It was nice to see. It's always nice to see people's work. A lot more skilled than I am. That is for sure. Interesting pattern use on this. Right, I'm going to eyeball this again. I want to know what this is all. They're never going to do another UCS one of these, are they? I don't think. He's such a good character. Is that going to go in the Black Friday sale on the actual Lego website, or has that already has the offers? I don't know. I've got a lot of support in these. You've got a serious amount of hinges on. Wherever the next set of hinges are. Oh, come on. Hey, Noah's back. Look at that. It's like just magic. It changes from one account to another. Super speedy as well. And we've got another vote for the Death Star by the looks of it. Noah's voted twice. It's all right, Noah. You're okay. That is fine and fine and fine. There it is. I found it. It looks like I think Noah might have voted twice for the Death Star, but it's allowed because you've got two profiles, so that's fine. We'll give you that. This is actually really horrible to see. Oof. Getting bigger. It's getting bigger. Right. Oh, sticker 42. Sticker number 42. Let's get it in there. So what was for you, Trickle Bricks? What was because you said obviously you got rid of your Ninjago stuff, got some of the UCS bits and pieces. I'm assuming you've got rid of those now. But what was like the last 2 or 3 UCS Star Wars sets you picked up? I don't think I've asked that question. 42. There we go. Yep, that's it, Noah. So we've got 2 32 by 32 base plates. So you've got to build all the teeny tiny individual rooms. They go on modular. So obviously they're where they come off each other. And then from there, I do believe there's three instruction booklets for this. So what you've got is obviously you've got 2 more instruction booklets, so they're big and chunky. I think something's just fallen on the floor. No, there's a bit I found yesterday. I couldn't figure out if it was on the set or not. It starts. Bag 20 is a new base plate. So the first 20 bags is the first bit, and it looks like $51 bags and it's finished. But you don't get lots of the minifigures until later on, which is a little bit of a weird one, because normally you get quite a lot of. Well, I thought because there's so many minifigures with this, I would have had more minifigures by now. But we have built 3. It's getting greedy. Just getting greedy. So also Trigger Bricks, Jay's Toy Collection put up an interview yesterday with the designer, Dwight, from the Hasbro panel. So they had a one-on-one interview. So you might find that interesting with regards to stuff that is going to be coming out next year, because obviously that's what the interview is all about. How many pages of each booklet? So booklet number 1. Well, at the moment, I am on page 143, step 199 of booklet number 1. And the first booklet has 303 pages. The Death Star had 6 booklets, and I think it was like just over 2,000 steps, and then it went to the giveaway purchase and this like the shuttle. So yeah, there's some of the biggest steps seriously do have a lot of pieces. But this is where are we going with this? There. So yeah, you can see what's happening. It's just little room on little room on little room at the moment. So Trigger Brick says, I sold the Y-Wing, Ewok Village, Sandcrawler, Slave One, the Snowspeeder, along with the City and Docks. I still have the A-Wing, TIE gunship. You've got the Falcon, the Razor, and the AT-AT. Are they built, or are they just in the box? Yeah, because I've got the balls. I had the Falcon and got rid of it. Don't know what to do with the Razor Quest. I've got the AT-AT. Yeah, Noah says that's a lot. That's a lot. Yes, a lot of bricks. That is for because that Snowspeeder. Everybody wants them to redo another one, don't they? And I haven't seen the trailer yet. I haven't seen the trailer, but people are saying that they've got an older version of the AT-AT in it because the whole face is like a different, like a box head. So there is potential that we would then be able to get like just a normal, I don't know, maybe a smaller AT-AT again, because obviously they've just done their sort of Hoth anniversary bits. But I wonder how many Mando play sets that they are actually gonna do for the new film next year. All still box at the moment, says Trigger Bricks. Yeah, the things, the box in the box artwork do look really, really good. I always like looking at those things. And obviously I do appreciate reading all about the different bits and pieces. The Falcon is a must for me, which is terrifying considering it was one of the worst sets I've ever built. And I will build that live, and there will be it's horrendous. So I will enjoy putting myself through the pain and misery of that once more. But apart from that, with regards to a UCS, I don't know what I would want with regards to my museum piece, because the falcon's the only thing that's missing. And obviously I sent that link yesterday, and obviously you can now see what I was going on about with regards to the walkthrough and all that kind of thing. But this is a nice little side build going on. That's correct or not? All right, I'm getting a bit confused. Why? Why would you? Oh, it's cold, is it? Come on, in you go. Thank you. Right, this is definitely at a time, unless I've completely messed this up, that they were going through problems with their quality control. Because I am looking at that going, what is wrong with this? Because it's not right. Hang on. I'm just gonna do it to how they got it later on in the thing. I might have actually missed it, but I'm gonna take it all of bugger. Did not want to do that. I'm gonna have to fight putting that all back together. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Magic. Hang on. Sorry, I'm miles away. I was too busy dribbling. I also sold my Barracuda bow, Stranger Things set. Oh, you sold the Stranger Things set. Along with a load of giveaways so I could buy the... Well, that's fair enough, because the Titanic and the Endurance are both really nice sets. Brickable World says this set's pretty nice. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's... We were discussing, trying to think yesterday, what else that's left, because obviously this is going, has this amount of bricks for the price for minifigures and all that kind of stuff. And I've got a funny feeling that this might be the last of. Right, so Brickable World. I'm new to making YouTube content. I'm still trying to reach 50 subs, so YouTube will let me stream. I'm going to stream build my Lego Shire set. Amazing. I will head over to there after. On this live stream, people can see the comments. So anybody will be able to see that. I haven't got the software today to put it up onto the actual main screen. But if people watch this back on their phone or laptop, within about 12 hours, they'll be able to see. So we will try and get Brickable World up to the 50 sub mark, because it takes a while to get there. And then obviously all you got to do is just set it up with your phone and just take your time with it and all that kind of thing. But the Shire is a very interesting shape. So just make sure that you've got yourself a bit of space to build it, because where it kicks around, it's quite a vicious kick on. So just make sure that when you do finally hit that magic 50 mark and everything is good, everything else is good to go. Yeah, just make sure that you've given yourself a little bit of space. It's only when it starts actually getting bigger. So when you start to put it together at the beginning, you'll be absolutely fine with everything. So No, it's all kicking out and going back through. We're back. Oh, so we're back to 50-50. We're not. It's now 50% for the Death Star, 17% for the Black Pearl, 33% for the Goonies. Ooh. So Brickable World, thank you. No, it's all good. I'm subscribing to your channel, Brickable. I meant to do it last night after Bricks Together stream, but I won't forget. Actually, can I? Hang on. What is it? Brickable. Let's see what we can do. Hang on. Let's see if I can do a bit of YouTube magic. If I can actually reach the keyboard. Will it come up? Because the hard bit is actually finding it in the search. Brick. That's the right one. It's Rebrickable World, because I messed up typing and YouTube makes me wait 14 days to change it. They do. So it's at Brickable World. Right, okay. Where are we? Can we find you? Do you have Technic Pins as your... No, because that one's already got 3,000 subscribers. So that's not you. Where is it? I am determined to find this. Number 30 from Trickle Bricks. Brickable World, Brickable. Where are you? Ah, hang on. Is that you? I've got everything else coming up apart from yours, and that is really annoying. I'll click it on a different link after. If anybody can actually share the link in the chat to the channel, just copy and paste it and put it in there. So if you share the blue link, that'd be a workable link. So anybody else that sees it can then click on it and it'll take you straight through. Rebrickable World with no B. Hang on. We're on it. Brick A, no B. So get rid of the B. Ellie. Rebrickable World. Can't be that hard. You just recently done a short for Disney. Is that you? Is that you? Is that you? Is that you? Yes, found you. We've got you. We've got you. Right. Technology. Amazing. Thank you, Trickle. All right. This is it. Here we go. This is you. 30 subscribers, 13 videos. Bop, 31. Have that. And then, yeah, got all the cool little shorts on there. That is good going. That is good going. So, yeah, just do what you can do. And then now everybody can see this. They can now go over there themselves as well, and they can plonk on. See? There we go. There we go. There we go. There you go. Good. We like that. We like to help each other because it's a slog. It takes a while and it sucks. So, yeah, all good. All good. Okay, right. Put another piece on. Living the dream. Did it wrong. Standard. There we go. Try again. we are away. So now this is a nice detailed set. Got it. We found it. Yes, we've done it. We've done a thing. We've done something good. No, it's good. It's all good. So no, I'll keep my eye out for that. So how long have you had the Shire? I'm assuming you're a Lord of the Rings fan. So do you have any of the Lord of the Rings sets, or is the Shire the first one? We were having quite a strong Lord of the Rings discussion the other day, weren't we? And while I think about it, no, do you want me to share your page or not? So I found it. Just let me know if you want me to share your page. I can do. I've just found your bug page, so I can share that if you want it shared. Pumpkin, coming up. I've finally done a thing. I finally figured it out. I've got too many long lengths of brown, and I could not for the life of me figure out which one was supposed to go where. I learned something yesterday, Noah, with regards to you being into bugs. On the UK TV last night, I don't know what channel it was on. It wasn't too long after we finished the live stream. Plonked the telly on, and they were actually talking about like different fungi stuff, which never been, and they'd in a leaf they set it up and set a camera up and zoomed in, and then they went into the woods, and what they did is they used all this special equipment and a UV light, and then at night all of the stuff in the forest was bright colors, and it's how the animals see it. So I learned something new. We have a yes, so we have permission to share, so we will do that as well. So we will get yours up. It's only fair. So this is Noah. There we go. Noah's Bugs from the Ark. 9 subscribers, 10 videos. Boff. There we go. Okay, I'll take you up to 10. That's it. So that is there. So right, Trigger says another set, new few sets I'd like to get. Hopefully Rivendell next year, then Barad-dûr before it retires. Yeah, out the. I'll tell you what, that's a tough one. That if you could only get one. If you could only, then I don't know. I don't. Would Lord of the Rings. Out the two, I think the eyeball is. Well, to be fair, they're both ridiculously empowering. These two, the Shire is nice. This thing's massive, and obviously the back is just their interpretation. But you can make this a longer length as well, and of course, it has all the minifigures that everybody was fighting over and everything else like that. But this set is huge, and then of course with the Rivendell, you can pick and choose how it is that you want to do it. You can keep all three of them together, or you could open them up. So yeah, that you've got, because Rivendell came out first, didn't it? So the Rivendell was the first one that came out. So you'd think the Rivendell would retire. That would retire first. You're going to tempt me all that you are, aren't you? Because the Rivendell is a solid set. Because the roof on it's very, very interesting. Obviously, 6,000 pieces, 15 minifigures. This has so much. It's tough, really, with the guys. If you could only pick one, it depends if you want something much more colourful or something much more aggressive. But the actual builds of both are really, really good. So yeah, it's hard just to pick one of them. Because even the minifigures it comes with, I mean, the big, 28.5 by 15 inches. It is a large thing. So yeah, it's just dependent on what it is that you're hoping for, really. So yeah. Did you know that fungi more closely relates to us humans than to plants and trees? That I didn't know. But no, watching this thing last night, it was incredible, the colours of what they were under UV light. It really, really was, because they were saying that potentially if the animals see it in that colour, it gives obviously a whole different perspective of what it is for the world, how they can see the world. Sorry. So yeah, amazed. But there was like little creatures living on leaves, but they had to magnify it on a macro lens by 10 just to be able to see it. So that's how tiny these things are. You don't upload anything to Trickle Bricks, do you? Do you want me to share yours? Because I can happily share an account that doesn't upload anything if anybody wants to stalk you for whatever reason. But obviously, if people aren't uploading content, because there's no chat option with YouTube or anything like that, it doesn't make any difference. Give me 2 seconds, Noah. So you want me to set 21349? 21349. Oh, the tuxedo cat. Oh, sold out instantly, this thing, didn't it? You couldn't get this for love or money when it first came out. This thing. I mean, Tricklebricks might. You never know. He might do like an ultimate. His first video might be an ultimate unboxing. But you have to have a YouTube account to be able to join in on the chat. So that's why you do it. So a lot of people have accounts, but they don't make any content because it is difficult to upload. It takes a long time. Yes, the Tux Cat sold out, gone. So that's obviously it's available now, but no, that's literally in me. And yeah, I've already stalked you. That's why I knew. I was like, yeah, I won't. I've already had a stalk, just to see. It's always nice. It's always nice helping. It's always nice helping people do the other bits and pieces. But it does. It takes forever, doesn't it, to takes a long time to get it off the ground and get it all set up, and that's why it's amazing to like the people that have like big channels. It's amazing the amount of effort and work that they put into being able to do that. So yeah, who knows? Who knows? One of us one day, we might be between us. We might be able to have a half successful crack at it. So we can only plod on. Right, 49. Oh, fair few stickers on in this bag, and again, lots of other writing with it. Now I've got to make sure I put it on the right way. There we go. Done something and something else. 49. Where does that there? There's a lot going on with all these smaller pieces. I'm trying to think. I still got to get my head around. These are tiny bits compared to the other one. That is one thing with the Ninjago. They do make them with smaller pieces, but everything that they put on is just detail on detail on detail, and it is a gorgeous thing. It is starting to come together. You've got all sorts of just different usages for different bits and bobs. Thinking about after we finished the live stream yesterday, I really am hoping that the new one of these is going to be up to scratch. If it is going to be a new one of these, I can't imagine them not doing a big set for the 15th year, unless they don't do a big set for the 15th year and they just release lots of sets for the 15th. They release 15 sets for 15 years. Good count, Trickle. I have got 3 cats, and Pumpkin is just walking up the loft ladders now. Come on, Fluff. Come say hello. Come on. Oh, she's now looking the other way, like, no. So she goes in the modulars in the shelf and just sort of sits there. If I move Mario, she could probably fall asleep in there. She did have a cat bed up here. She's exploring. She'll find some space. Yeah, if she comes over, she'll be shown off. But at the moment, she's having a sniff around by the modulars in the IKEA units. So, yeah, we'll see if she actually comes over or if she's just making a bed. I'm gonna just move something quickly. Hang on. Are you in? Very clever. So, because the so what she's just managed to do is she's walked past the police station, past Mario, gone behind the modular, and she's now walking behind all of the modulars where I've brought them forward, and she's fallen. She's going to sit behind those modulars. So she's, I can just see a bit of fluff. She's very, very clever. So I've got Pumpkin, Smudge, and Rocky. Yeah, so the long wand Rocky, Smudge is the one that's all looks like a smudge, half black, half white, and Pumpkin's the fluffy thing. And I have got, again, lots and lots of smaller spare pieces, and I do not know why. And I know that they're not used. So we've got a frog on a double stand, but I've been given a spare one of these. I've got some very... You come in here. Hey, Pumpkin, come on. Smell it. Oh, she's gone. So she couldn't get comfy. I'll make her some space on that shelf, so next time she comes up, she'll jump up. But yeah, I've just used one of these. Oh, hang on. That'd be why. I've got to use 2 of them. Again, can't see on the inside of the instruction booklet. I'll take that one back. And then all these smaller ones, I think I've just got spare bits that'll be left after. The nice touches they do though is where you've got like this, for example. Where's the pin? There. Where you end up making the right one. Come on. Get in. There. So yeah, you end up doing a lot of stuff like this with the buckets and things, which is a nice touch. Mr. J's Toy Collection. Hello, hello, hello. How are we, sir? Right, it's only fair. It's only fair in case. Hang on. It is only fair. It is only fair. Jay's wondering what what am I going on about? All of that. And if you notice, I am not a channel member. And I've got a lot of watching to do. So I watch it on another account that I have. So that is Mr. J's Toy Collection. There you go, Jay. You made a news site. Oh, hang on. This is getting far too complicated now. So what have you done? You've made Marvelous News. Oh, an actual website. How can I copy that link into? Can I do that? What have you done? Oh, that's not going to work. I've literally just copied my own link into. marvelousnews.com. It's been a fun weekend at MTM Comic Con. Good. I don't know if I click on that link, Jay, it's going to take me off the live stream, so I can't click on it. I don't know if I can. As you can see, we're not building much. Not in the mood, really. At LapNap 3668. Hello. How are we? Maybe that is the right link then. Which is a massive link. Oh, it is just a huge link. Right, so Mr. J's Toy Collection UK has got a brand new. Here it is. This is it. When do you have time to put all of this together? It should have been pop-up ads for hotels and all sorts. Get off. So Jay has made up a website. Interesting. So there we go. Head over. You know where it is. So it's marvelousnews.com. Superhuman News Daily. God. Talented man, Tom, the bearded wonder. So we were talking about the also the Razor Quest, Jay. And what's more important, the giveaway with the Star Trek or the Razor Quest? I'll leave that out there for Jay. Oh, you've made it onto the website. Right. I completely misread that because it's just full of you. I thought that was your new website. It's just Jay on the website. I was going to say the name rings a bell. There we go. Well, Well, just pretend you did it. You could have got away with that. You could have just snuck in there. Nobody would have known. Nobody would have known. Right, lots of spare pieces that are not needed. And we're moving on. There's bag 12. And we've got 13. I tried. I tried. There's me going, oh, I'm going to promote something. It's not even Jay's. Sensational. Well, check it out anyway, everybody. Feel free. What's going on with this poll anyway? So we are 56% for the Death Star, 11% for the Black Pearl, 33% for the Goonies, and I need to vote, and I am going to vote for the Star Trek Enterprise, because I think if the giveaway minifigure is important, I think that's going to top trump everything else with regards to a value for a minifigure. Famous, that's it, just retire, Jay. Just retire. You've had likes from famous YouTubers liking your content, and now you've made it to the news. Just retire. There you go. That's all you need. I did wonder why the flipping link was so long. I was like, that's a hell of a thing. Right. What was that? 13. Well, congratulations to you, sir. Good stuff. I'm looking for bag 13. 17, 16. Not a problem, Noah. You take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Obviously, your time difference now for you is a few hours ahead, so thank you for jumping in. Oh, that's embarrassing. It's all fallen through. It's gone well. It's all gone wrong. Jay turns up. And the standard chaos continues. That's 14, 13. That's what I want. Oh, we've made it. There we go. I'll pick all of those up. So Jay's confirmed that the Goonies will be his next purchase. Are we going all in day one, sir? Are you a day one? Because you're going to be elbowing out Trickle Bricks out the way, I would believe. Because Trickle Bricks is also, I think he's day one. And I know for a fact that the thing across the top with the viewers is not working correctly this evening, because it was 0 at one point and we had 3 people chatting. So I have no idea how many people have been watching this stream. There could be 0, there could be a few. So I know that that is the fault of the evening. So there we go. They're back on there. 13 is small enough. 13, and 12. There we go. Oh, so here we go. We've got two people thinking the same now. So, Jay in his toy collection says, yes, at midnight to stack the 2 giveaways. And I know Trickle Bricks is also going to be doing the same thing. He says, yep, day one for me. Hopefully get the Disney giveaway as well. Because I know Jay wants the Disney. You can't go wrong with stacking giveaway purchases. I was thinking, because I've seen a review of that giveaway already, and they were literally saying it's one of the more important giveaways, how it ties everything into the film, obviously. And I can't believe this. And now Noah's gone, his little innocent eyes and ears aren't here anymore. They have included the statue without the erection. It is in the giveaway. I'm like, what? I cannot believe that they have done that. See, getting that excited, take my breath away. That's how cold it is up here. So yes, there is a statue included in the same colour, and it is hidden in that giveaway. And that is what they are referencing. I said to Jay, would it be amazing if they did that? Jay said to me, they'd never do that. It's in it. So if you want to make a little hole and get a white hot dog element, I am sure there could be things that could be done on that. Once a Disney giveaway purchase, and I want the Goonies. Hold the phone. It has got, yes, it has. It has got the statue of Snappage. It has got there's no length. There's no length to it at all, but the statue, the statue is lengthless, but it's there, which is really weird because it's nothing to do with the attic scene. So somebody somewhere has gone, I know what I'm going to do. I am going to include that and see if anybody gets the reference. Outrageous. And the second I saw that, I thought, I have to have that in the minifigure's hand when I do a review. So, and it's just a standard statue piece. So I could just do it at a later date and not have to get the giveaway day one. But I will make sure that I will make my review full of innuendos to make it just as filthy as possible, I think, because how they got away with doing that, I cannot believe it. And I actually had to watch the scene back 2 or 3 times. I genuinely thought he used it as his inhaler, but he didn't. Drug breaks, no problem. You take care. I'm only going to be on for another 10, 15 minutes. I'm gone as well. So enjoy the rest of your evening. You enjoy everything that you're getting up to for tomorrow. Hopefully you got some more grass to mow and all that kind of thing. And the weather is not too cold, not too bad your way. But yeah, I was only going to do up to 7 o'clock or just after 7 o'clock tonight. Just a short show and tell, and I won't be back on again until Thursday. So, because I'm extremely busy now, Tuesday, Wednesday, so I won't be able to be on until Thursday. And let's be honest, I have built, in 3 hours yesterday, I built 2 bags because we were talking so much yesterday. Yeah, it was a interesting live stream yesterday. But yeah, Jay, if you didn't realise, I couldn't believe it either. So somebody somewhere is having a bit of a laugh. But the one thing I don't get is why the dad was there. I know he's used at the end of the film, but I thought they would have used maybe the cleaner or something instead. It was cool to see the Clooney Batman at MCM. They look good. Yes, so Jay has very kindly sent me over some videos and footage of the bits and pieces from MCM, which I will be trying to put together later on this evening and then upload it as a little upload. If not, that will be the video for everybody's entertainment tomorrow. So I'm afraid, Jay, you've already seen it, so I don't think you'll care too much, but I will try and make some bits and pieces up as I go. But this is a beautiful set. So I'm very, very happy with this one. I don't think, to be fair, I'm actually going to get this bag done. Probably should have stopped before I open this bag, but never mind. We'll just see what we can get put down. What time did you get back in yesterday, Jay? I would get you on the stream, but I can't because it's not through that software. So I can share the screen through it, but you can't invite other people on, which is a bit of a letdown. So it'd be quite nice if that was an upgrade that they did to it. A big piece. Oh, that's not too bad then. Not too bad. There wasn't any complications or anything. I don't think, and any of the roads or anything yesterday. There's been a few of them today and a few of them on Saturday, but I think you might have got a little bit lucky with everything on the Sunday. I'm assuming it was packed, I guess. But yeah, like I said, I don't have any intention to rush back there at all. But as long as you guys on the Hasbro stand had a good time, that's all that matters. But I think I would rather shave my own eyeballs than have to go back there and waste my whole day just to film a Lego stand. This was last year, mind. That took about 4 minutes, and then there was literally no other Lego there. Bet you this year it would have been packed. I bet there was loads of people selling it, but last year it was not so much. I'm not bitter about that at all, by the way, but yeah. Tell you now, Joey, it is cold up here. Cold, fresh. Triangle, triangle, triangle. I think I'm just going to do this last little bit, and then I'm going to call it because it's getting a bit fresh. Getting a bit on the cold side. Yeah. We'll wrap it up. We'll start to wrap it up now, I think. That will do me for this evening. We will get to here and we're done. Right, done, Jake. That's it. I won't go the full 90 minutes because we're nearly 7 o'clock now. So it's got to that point of where it's just a little bit fresh. Saturday was crazy. You couldn't even move. There was so much more Lego. Oh, hang on, then I won't go. So Saturday was crazy. The Lego Jay says, sorry, Saturday was crazy. You couldn't even move. There was much more Lego this year. There was an official Lego. Hang on. There was an official Lego store in the booth. Okay. New Batman in the Minecraft and Fortnite sets for January. But just to get in there was about a 2-hour queue to play the Lego Batman. See, I don't understand why you couldn't just go into the booth and use the shop and stuff. I'm assuming that massive queue was around the outside of the booth, and you could have just walked in and seen all the sets, or was it like a snake where it sort of went through and then it came back down? Because that would have just been really annoying. So no intention of playing the game. I would like to have seen the sets. It makes sense that they actually had a shop this year because that was something that was missing. That was something that was missing last year. But I don't know. Because it's not like it's their first ever MCM. They've been doing them for years and years and years. So, because the queue snakes around the bell, right? So you had to literally push people out of the way to get into the actual booth. Well, they have like only 3 or 4 TVs or something, then, and everybody was just literally waiting for 7 minutes, waiting to move every 7 minutes. Why don't they just do it as a ticket system? You just get given a number like you would do at a butcher's, and you just keep your eyeballs peeled, and you come back. So there's only like 5 or 6 people in a queue. That's how they work at every single theme park. That's how they do all those kind of things. What a stupid way of doing it. Shocking. Shocking, shocking, shocking. Oh, well. This is why I didn't go. I got too annoyed then. Miserable sod I am. You got to play 7 minutes of the game, but weren't allowed to record footage of it. Well, surely. No, okay. What a waste. You wouldn't have thought it'd have been the full game anyway, would it? Because I don't even know when that game's coming out. I know it's going to be a very good game, and after the games are, the Lego games are very, very good. So credit where credit's due. They are strong games, but no, I don't know. I would have been pissed if that was the case. I've been like, well, what is the point? What is the point? You're supposed to be encouraging this kind of thing for free publicity and free everything else. I have seen snippets from people that are affiliated with the Lego that did get, I think they got like 4 or 5 seconds of footage, but I guess that's probably the reason why it's so short. Next year, well, isn't the PlayStation 6 coming out next year? So I'm assuming it's going to be on the PS5 because the PS4 the streamer services end this year, and then there's already talks of the PS6, but obviously the PS5 came out COVID, so it's going to be a 6-year-old or 7-year-old console. So yeah, actually, yeah, because it'll be coming out in 27, the new one. So yeah, that'll be all right. They'll make another Lego game for the newer one. Assuming you'll be getting that one, Jay. No pressure. Right. Yeah, I thought it was 27. Yeah. PS6 is 27. So we've got obviously the rest of this year, all of next year, because the next GTA is coming out next year, and then they're shutting down the PS4 servers. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what they're doing, because it's obviously just again, of course, yeah, but it's on multiple platforms, isn't it? So your Switch 2, it'll be a good little game to play on that Switch 2. I wonder if it's multiplayer as well. So if you have more than one person with more than one Switch, you'll be able to battle it out and do the different bits and pieces. So that'd be a pretty fun game to play. Right. Well, I'm going to go, Joe. I'm freezing, so I'll just drop you a voice note in a little bit, because I'm sat here going, why don't I just leave you a voice note rather than speak to you through a computer screen? So I'm saying goodbye to you. Anybody else that's lurking, goodbye to you as well. And I will catch up with everybody later on this week. Thank you for everybody that was in at the start. Quite busy. Yesterday was really busy, so that was a good live stream yesterday. And obviously with our clocks changing, it's still a little bit hit and miss. So everybody, take care. Jay, look after yourself. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.